welcome inside the TD Garden, everybody. A sellout crowd, as usual, is on hand. The Chicago Bulls are coming in on Friday night, but first the Celtics have to deal with the Portland Trail Blazers, making their only appearance in Boston tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Gorman, along with Tom Heinsohn. When the season started, everybody thought the Celtic bench was going to be a strong point, but injuries to Jermaine O'Neal and Delonte West have really decimated that group. But the guys who are left have performed very well, especially of late. Marquise Daniels playing maybe his best game as a Celtic last night, and Glenn Davis has been good almost every night.
Well, Marquise has really been a solid performer ever since training camp. He really showed offensively what he was made of. He increased his scoring ability with the three. But what he's been doing, just to a great advantage, is playing team defense and then stopping people. And then you look at Glenn Davis. He's been a mainstay. And on the offense, he's becoming a real horrible weapon against other teams. And defensively, watch this. Big baby, right back at you.
That was the block of the night last night, a night that the Celtics had a ton of blocks against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll see if they can duplicate that effort against Portland here tonight. Portland knows about injuries. They've lost Greg Oden already for the year, but they still have some very good players. Welcome back to the TD Garden, where the Celtics are getting set to take on the Portland Trail Blazers for the first of two times this year. I'm joined by head coach Doc Rivers. Before we talk a little bit about Portland, let's talk a little bit about the Celtics. And offensively, the Celtics #1 in the league in field goal percentage. You've got 4 guys on the team shooting better than 50% and another 2 that are close. You have to be very happy that side of the ball.
Yeah, I am. Turnovers are starting to come down a little bit as well, which is always key. We've always been a pretty high percentage team, except for we've turned the ball over so much we haven't given ourselves a chance to take a percentage shot. So it's just good. It's good movement. I think our team, they were very unselfish and just playing together.
How about on the other side of the ball, defensively?
Streaky. We have proven when we want to be, we are as good as anybody in the league. We kind of have turned it on and off, and that's a concern, obviously. I know when we play great defense, I take our defense against anybody's, but we just haven't done it consistently.
Talk to me a little bit about Marquise. I thought he had one of his better games as a Celtic last night.
Yeah, on both ends. The fact that they tried to go small against him and attack him off the dribble, and they couldn't do it, was huge, and that allowed him to be aggressive on the post yesterday.
Portland, a team that's struggling a little bit right now, but a team that can give problems and has talent.
Yeah, they're very talented. Everybody goes through something. And they're going through it, and obviously now we face them, so we're going to get their best. We have to expect that, and we have to be ready for it.
All right, back-to-back game, always tough. Good luck tonight.
Oh, thanks.
All right, Celtics and Blazers, both teams coming off games last night. Both had to travel. Both are here and ready to go next.
Stolen by Daniels.
Coming point.
It's game time. Here's Mike and Tommy.
All right, Marquise, thanks very much. Shaq getting ready to go. Let's check out the starting lineups for both sides tonight, as always. They are brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Rajon Rondo, Ray Allen in the backcourt for Boston, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Shaquille O'Neal along the front line for head coach Doc Rivers. Busy night for the Rivers family here in the city of Boston. His son Jeremiah is playing a college game over at BC tonight. And Doc, as you can see from that graphic, named the NBA Eastern Conference Coach of the Month for the month of November. Congratulations to Glenn. On the other side for the Portland Trail Blazers, Andre Miller, the veteran at the point guard, along with Brandon Roy. Nicholas Batum back in the starting lineup, LaMarcus Aldridge and Marcus Camby out there for head coach Nate McMillan. 6th season as the Trail Blazers head coach, has had a lot of injuries that he has gone through over that period of time. Tonight's sideline reports are brought to you by Simmons, the smart choice in plumbing products. With the first, here's Greg.
Yeah, one of those injuries is Brandon Roy. He missed a few games because of a left knee injury, an injury that some say in Portland may require microfracture surgery. He said the knee is getting better, not quite 100%, but getting there. What's not there is the confidence of this Portland team. They're under 500 for the first time since December of 2007, and as he said, confidence is low. It hasn't been this low since my rookie year. He added after last night's loss in Philadelphia, I wish I could say I was surprised by some of our losses, but we've seen it before, and we've done it over the past 4 games. They are in the middle of a 4-game losing streak, guys.
Tonight's Honeydew List is brought to you by Honeydew Donuts. Try a delicious cinnamon coffee cake muffin today and enjoy the local flavor of Honeydew. What do you got there, T?
Well, the Celtics have several mismatch situations, strength and quickness. And they should utilize all of them, and they can. There was one of them, Shaq, and limit their strength, which is offensive rebounding. People coming in from the weak side, particularly Aldridge, the power forward. Be alert.
All right, let's take a look at our Subaru key matchup of the evening. We're looking at the big guys as Kevin Garnett gets the crowd all psyched up. Key matchup for us tonight is the center position. Marcus Camby, former UMass star, 36 years young. Shaq, 2 years younger at 38. That's how you look at it from our side of the coin.
You got it. Getting better, not older.
That's right. That's an early call. Brandon Roy picks up a foul 11 seconds into the game. Celtics looking to make it 5. Again, they've won 6 straight against Portland in this building. And a traveling violation is called on Pierce. So we have 2 All-Stars, Roy and Pierce, perplexed by the first 2 whistles of the game. And we're only 20 seconds in it. Pierce will defend Roy. Anxious to watch Roy tonight. People say his feet are really bothering him. He's had some problems with that in the past. A couple of people who've been watching him play lately say he's just not the player he once was, and he was a terrific player. 3 is knocked down from the corner by Matthews. Matthews is starting, not Batum. We thought it was going to be Batum, but it's Matthews. Rondo just blows by his man to the hoop. Matthews has been a big-time scorer for this basketball team. Doc Rivers quick to tell you, Roy gets 3 underneath for 2. Matthews played his college ball at Marquette, where Doc played. Celtics got off to a bit of a slow start last night against Cleveland and then took the game over.
Well, they need to go to the hoop against this team.
3-second violation.
3-second violation.
We've had an offensive 3-second violation and a traveling call in the first 90 seconds of this game.
We're going to see it all. I have
go a week sometimes.
A whim on that one. Oh, boy. I spilled my Coke. And,
oh, you did?
Yes. You see that?
I see it now. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's why you're so quiet over there. I was wondering.
Yeah. Okay. I dodged the Coke.
KG comes down with the miss. Rondo unable to shake Miller. Shaq gets his first touch. Boston's down to 11 on the shot clock. Inside, nice pass by Rondo. Better pass to Shaq and a chance for a 3-point play.
Inside is the name of the game. They were really terrific last night in the paint. And they're picking up right where they left off.
Shaq will get 1. Shaq has really been an offensive force for the Celtics in the first quarter of games. Boston going to him early and often, and he has responded.
Well, you know, they never really went to Perk an awful lot. They did go to Perk every once in a while against certain teams, but Shaq is a better offensive player than Perk. So they're utilizing him. First time the Celtics have really ever had.
Score the basket for Roy, and Pierce picks up a foul. Pierce got an early foul trouble last night against Cleveland. Doc not happy with the call.
Well, let's see what's going on here.
Wow.
I got to tell you,
wow.
What is this guy looking at?
Rondo skips it back out. KG steps into it. Rebound taken by Miller. Miller, a very good rebounder for a point guard. Camby doesn't hesitate. Rebound Pierce. Camby jumps out on Rondo, and then Rory get in the passing lane. Blazers have shown quick hands on the defensive end so far tonight. Miller. Matthews again, and knocks down another three.
Yeah, he's a terrific offensive player. Better know where he's at.
Again, a start very similar to last night in Cleveland. KG in a crowd. Shaq with the foul. Again, Matthews in the lane, a floater this time. Matthews out of the box, 3 for 3, 8 points. 2 of them threes.
Well, cool him off.
He has been the offense for Portland ever since he got put in the starting lineup, replacing Nicholas Batum. KG, Aldridge, who is long. KG skips it out to Rondo, 5 on the shot clock. Rajon has to take it and knocks down a three. You sure you want to do that? You sure you want to pour another Coke?
Absolutely. I need one. You know how I am.
Matthews looking for his shot, stumbles, gives it back up to Camby, 8 on the shot clock. Garnett over the top. Aldridge though in the right spot, then misses the turnaround. Pierce gets Rondo. KG, the spin, and 2. Boston back to within 1, 5 minutes into the game.
Not like it when the big guys run.
Well, Kevin Garnett is running again. He is just up and down this floor. So good to see. Another rebound to Pierce. He's got 3 of them here early. Rondo in a hurry. Takes it in the paint. Ray Allen. Nope. Rebound Aldridge. Now Miller looking to run. Oh, good pass. Camby kicks it out to the corner. Matthews again. The 3rd 3 of the quarter for Matthews. KG doubles. Rondo has already hit a 3, takes this one to the basket and slapped out of bounds. No, it did go out of bounds. Rondo caught it out of bounds, and it's coming back Portland's way. So hot shooting by Matthews. He's got 11 of the Blazers 16. The It's Real replay is sponsored by Wendy's. You know when it's real.
Yeah, watch Matthews. He's off and going. That's 1 3. Give him another one. And this one, plenty of time to wind up and around the rim and in for 3.
You can see the respect he has from his teammates as Brandon Roy gave up an open shot in the corner to get it to Matthews. Miller. Shaq helping with the double team. Here's Matthews again. Finally misses one. Offensive board Camby. Aldridge, nice move. Missed the shot. Shaq threw it away.
Miller was right there.
Aldridge buries the jump shot.
Delay of game warning has been issued to Portland.
Portland is hit with a delay of game warning. Two of those results in a technical foul, if you're wondering. Pierce with a little turnaround.
Yeah, that's the size mismatch. One of them the Celtics can take advantage of. The other is the quickness of Rondo, and the size of Shaq is another one.
Canby looking. Aldridge goes back door for 2.
Well, that's an easy pass if you don't get all over Canby. And Shaq just backed off. No challenge.
Ray Allen quiet so far in this game. Skips one to Shaq. Shaq unable to throw it down, and Canby is able to track it down. Up ahead, Aldridge ahead of the field, and he gets 2. Well, the Blazers look anything but tired here through the first nearly 8 minutes. Played in Philly and lost last night. Rondo. Garnett's going to be called for traveling. Glenn Davis coming into the game. Shaquille O'Neal will sit down. A quiet 8 minutes to open the game for Shaq. Not so quiet, I guess. 5 points, 2 rebounds.
Now, they didn't look to him an awful lot.
Not like they have been.
Yeah. I mean, he's been a major portion of their offense early in the first quarters. Established the inside game, and that opens up everything else.
Aldridge right off the catch. Pierce with his 4th rebound. Nicholas Batum has come into the game. Dante Cunningham also off the bench for Portland. Pierce steps back, and he's going to be called for travel. Well, that's a 3rd traveling violation on the Celtics in the first quarter. And all 3 of them, I think, were legitimate calls. That was one of those things where Pierce almost stepped back over the line like it was a fence.
Yeah, he was trying to get a 3 instead of take the shot that was there.
Portland's bench being forced into action tonight, and they don't play a whole lot. Matthews. Rebound by Miller in a crowd, the point guard.
Yeah, he does that. He's a pretty good offensive rebounder.
Decides to get his own shot, and it's tipped back in by Cunningham. Former Villanova star, good offensive rebounder, something that this team does well. There's the teamwork we saw last night between Marquise Daniels and Glenn Davis.
Nice play.
2.5 to go here. First quarter, the Celtics down 8. Five on the shot clock. Cunningham knows he has to shoot it. Garnett saves it. Rondo stripped by Miller. And then he is horse collared by Garnett on the way by. And we're going to get ourselves a timeout. Trailblazers have come to play. 2:05 to go in the first. They're up by 8.
And when he gets positioned down there, you don't dislodge him. And he's a shot blocker and a rebounder, a terrific athlete. And look at him go up over everybody and come up with that miss. So you could say he's a franchise player, and their franchise is going to hurt because he's not around.
Yeah, I hope he gets a chance. I know they're talking about it potentially being a career-ending injury, but having had a chance to interview him a few times, he's a delightful kid. And he's handled this all very well. As well as you can handle something like this. Pierce gets a piece of Batum's shot.
Yeah, Pierce is turning into a superb shot blocker.
Cunningham defending Davis. Semir Arden in the game. Pierce, a love fake on Batum, gets Cunningham in a switch. Glenn Davis using his size and hits the turnaround.
Yeah, back the man down and then the fall away. Nicely done.
Celtics come up with a turnover. Nice move by Pierce with the dribble. And the finish. Boston back to within 4.
Well, we got a lively crowd here, Mike.
We do, as always. Miller nowhere to go. Fernandez loses it. Rondo got Daniels with him. That's about it.
Miller is continuing to back off, and it's going to be tough for Rondo to get right to the hoop against him.
Daniels going to pick on Fernandez. Comes up short with the shot. Rebound taken by Batum. Bounce pass Cunningham, and he finishes. Game clock, shot clock, maybe a second apart. Celtics will look for the final shot here, trailing by 6. Portland with a foul to give. Just gave it. Fernandez picks it up his first. Batum gets a hand in there, but can't catch up with it. Celtics are down to 3 now on the clock. Batum is a player that a lot of teams, whenever trade talks with Portland come up, that's a name that teams mention. Portland doesn't mention him. They like him, and they should.
Well, they're sitting him down in favor of Matthews.
Yeah.
So he might just be one of the guys that will go bye-bye.
Von Wafer into the game. Doc getting all the shooters on the floor with 3.4 on the clock.
For Portland, number 2, Wes Matthews back into the game.
Camby comes up to cover the inbounds pass. They get it into Rondo. Rondo gets a pretty good look. Back rooms it. So the Celtics come out and shoot 60%, but they only get 15 shots. They had 7 turnovers. That didn't help the cause at all. On the other side, 11 of 22 shooting for Portland. They lead by 6 after 1. By making a difference together. Check out the first quarter stats. Brought to you by Ace Tickets. Call 1-800-MY-SEATS. There's that 50% shooting by Portland. They took 22 shots to Boston's 15. Mills has come into the game. He's got the ball being chased by Nate. Ray Allen gets Fernandez. He's a shooter. And he draws a foul off Ray.
Yeah, a little up fake, and Ray was sitting right on his shooting hand. Look where he is. He's right on that side, and that little up fake got Ray. Shot clock was kind of winding down. I think Ray thought he'd have to shoot the ball.
Speaking of being mentioned in trade rumors, Fernandez has been very vocal in that he wants out of Portland. A lot of people think he'll ultimately end up in New York with the Knicks. Fits the Knicks game. He's a scorer who doesn't defend.
3-point shooter, no question about it.
That's right.
Now this is a matchup here. Two little guys.
Robinson and Mills. Foul is on Fernandez. That's his second. And the first, obviously, here, 34 seconds into the second quarter. Nate McMillan. Excellent NBA player for many years.
And Bernie Bickerstaff, an assistant, head coach many times in the NBA.
Nice man. Samuel with a screen for Ray Allen, and Davis sets 1-2. Gets the ball back, spins into the paint, gives it up to Robinson. Open look. Rebound Camby. Camby's out there with Fernandez, Mills, Batum, and Cunningham. So that bench that doesn't play much for Portland is getting minutes here tonight. Camby the only starter on the floor. Fernandez, the spin move, the left hand can't finish. And last touched by Batum.
Somebody get knocked down.
Yeah, they're banging underneath there, and there's not many whistles being blown in the game, period.
Came right over the top and knocked them down.
Only a total of 8 fouls called in the game, 4 on each side. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Can't be aggressively out on Erden. Marquise gets whacked underneath, and he'll get to the line.
I like Marquise when he's aggressive. Watch this nice move. Gets Hernandez leaning one way, Fernandez leaning one way, and then hits to the hoop on the baseline. Mills never really got himself in position to protect the corner of the backboard.
For a Simmons sideline report, let's check in with Greg Dickerson.
One of the best offensive performances of the season from Marquise Daniels last night, 16 points, 7 of 10 shooting, and he just kind of said sheepishly to me, I just tried to take advantage of the minutes that I got and be aggressive when I was in. Doc Rivers, well, he's got bigger plans in mind for Marquise. He said, I know what he has. I think he can do what he did last night a lot, and I think he wants to do that. He said, the offensive stuff, I believe, will be there with him, but I think he can be a great defender, not just a good one. Last couple of games, he's been off the charts defending twos and bigger guys as well.
And it's where why people rather like Nicholas Batum.
He had a clear path as they were playing over the top of the pick, and he had nobody protecting the basket, so full steam ahead.
Aldridge in the game defending Erden. Davis steps into the shot. Glenn's 3 for 3 off the bench, but the Celtics still trail by 7 here. That's going to be a foul on Nate Robinson.
Celtics fouls number 4, Nate Robinson. That's his first personal, third team foul.
Well, that's the position you want to be in. 3 team fouls in less than 3 minutes.
Fernandez gets a good look, can't finish. Davis all over the rebound, and Semi was right there with him. Fernandez over the top with the steal. Numbers on the break here for Portland. And Fernandez can't finish, but Aldridge can. Lead is back to 9, and Doc wants a timeout. 32-23 Blazers. 9 to go, first half. Brandon Roy won the 2007 NBA Rookie of the Year award. Has made 3 consecutive West All-Star teams, named to the 2010 All-NBA third team, and tied for second all-time with 10 steals in a single game. Those are some facts about Brandon Roy.
Oh, you're so good.
That's right.
Are you good? Yeah.
Nate, nicely done.
What a nice play. And Nate's hobbling.
It is Robinson, Erden, Davis, Allen, and Daniels on the floor. Shaq is going to come back in the game. Watching Nate down on the baseline. Greg, what was going on in the huddle?
A couple things from Doc. He said, number one, listen, our passing is just terrible right now. In our pick and rolls, I can hear them calling him out on their bench all the way down there. But he said, listen, in the end, we just have to play harder. It's something we're not doing, guys.
Celtics didn't get off to the best of starts, as I mentioned last night in Cleveland. That's the second time that Aldridge has been able to do that.
Well, that was a pick and roll, and I mean, he went into the corner and then showed up on the baseline. That's what happens when you go out there and blitz that guy coming off the pick. At times, take a look at the alley-oop. Now, there's the man setting the pick. Now watch where he goes. Behind one guy, and it's like a 3 count before anybody recognized there was an alley-oop going.
Rajon Rondo's into the game for Nate Robinson.
Nate, I think, twisted his ankle.
Ray Allen for 2.
Get him hot.
Offensive foul is whistled on Aldridge.
That's novel.
Nate McMillan saying, where'd that one come from?
On page 32 of the official rule book. I never read it. I don't think Nate did either. Certainly Aldridge didn't.
Mills stays in the game trying to defend Rondo. Marcus Camby.
Yeah, now that's the guy you got to try and intimidate. I mean, if you stood O'Neal and Camby side by side, O'Neal makes 2 of Camby. He's a splinter, Camby.
Davis had that one slapped away. Mills had Aldridge open, a little late getting to him. Batum. Rebound Glenn Davis. Ray Allen gets in the paint with a leaner, long with it. That's a great shot.
Yep.
Up to the corner to Batum. Oof. Ooh, that was a nice shot by Batum. Kind of a...
He learned that in Paris, France.
Yeah, yes, he did. Shaq.
I'd like more of that, please. If I'm going to order a meal, give me 10 tons of Shaq. A la Shaq.
I'll have what she's eating. Roy is fouled. Marquise Daniels.
Watch Shaq here. In position. They're waving at him. Camby didn't want any part of him.
Celtics are back to the starting 5 here with 6:34 to go in the half, down by 7. Bench accounted for 9 points while they were in there. Already 10 points off the Portland bench. Shaq 3 for 4, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 10 minutes. Got the free throws down. Blazers are also back to their starting 5. Pierce, Matthews, 2.
Oh, that's a great shot. Well, the passing just a little bit off. I mean, Pierce was wide open, and by the time the ball was out of bounds when he caught it.
Pierce in the lane, has it slapped away, able to get it back this time. No reset of the shot clock. Ray Allen with 9 on it finds Pierce. Pierce, good up fake on Roy, takes it to the hole. Rondo's got Matthews. 6 on the shot clock here for Portland, but we're going to get a timeout before we get a chance to inbound. Wesley Matthews has been a big thorn in the Celtics side. Nice move to the hoop here. Strong with the offhand. Portland by 9. Join us, 7:30. Game coverage begins on Comcast Sportsnet. Always a great matchup. The Celtics and the Chicago Bulls played to overtime the first time this year, and a memorable playoff series a few years back. Aldridge the miss. Thought there might be a little over the back on Camby there. No.
Knock Shaq off the court.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Miller. Rebound, Ray Allen. Rondo gets a screen from Garnett. Gets Camby rather than a switch. KG will get to the line.
Well, there's a group of people in the front row that are wondering what happened here. And now it's Camby, and happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
People bailing out.
Do you blame them?
Nope. Nope. I'd be the first one going.
You know, the Celtics now with, 9 or 10 turnovers?
They have 9, yes.
9
to 3 for Portland.
Yeah, and that's the really what's causing the problem for the Celtics is just throwing the ball away. Bad passing. Even when the plays are working, the passes are off the mark. You know how I am about passes getting to the letters right on time as the guy gets open. Way out of whack here.
Mark's into the game first time tonight for Portland. Gets it on the feed. Can't get the reverse layup. Gets his own miss. And they called him for catching his own shot because it didn't touch the glass of the backboard. It was Nate McMillan trying to say it was tipped.
It's got to be the only New Zealander in the history of the NBA. Been around a long time.
Yeah, Sean has. 11th year in the league.
Look at Miller trying to back off Rondo to take away Rondo's quickness.
Shaq. Mark's given the foul.
Yeah. Hack-a-Shaq in action.
That was. See, first on Marks. It's a team limit, though.
Now watch this. Here's Rondo. They cut him off. And there's, well, Shaq really tried to get it up there. I mean, that was a hard foul.
Shaq 1 of 2 at the line tonight. Wow, look at that number, 81% shooting in the home game. Marks with the miss. a nice job denying Miller the ball. That's where Roy wanted to go with it. Now Roy finds Marks. Marks can't find the bottom of the net. Garnett starts to break the other way. Pierce. That helps.
Yeah, and Matthews was aiming right on his shooting head and made no effort to disturb the shot.
Gets the crowd back into the game. Well, Marks putting up a lot of shots in.
Was he ever a 20-point scorer?
No. Marks picks up the foul on Shaquille. Tonight's Star Trek is presented by Verizon Wireless. We've got our eyes on Paul Pierce here. 9 points on 4 of 4 shooting. 1 for 1 from beyond the arc. Hasn't got to the free throw line yet. Has 6 rebounds. And Shaq will try to get the Celtics closer to 4 here. Boston has not led in this first half.
Well, I know what they'll be talking about in the locker room.
Yeah.
Turnovers.
Yeah, Doc was talking about that pregame when I asked him how pleased he was with the offense. First thing that came out of his mouth was turnovers. Shaq makes them both. Portland takes a timeout. We'll take it too. 3:37 to go in the half. The Celtics have trimmed an 11-point lead to 2. Back in what is now a 2-point game, 40-38. Blazers still clinging to the lead. Most convenient way to get in touch with Tommy and me is by emailing a question to Tommy and Mike's mailbag on csnne.com. Your question could be used live in the pregame show or on the website where we have the most fun with it. It's the most convenient way to talk to the two of us from TD Bank, America's most convenient bank. Let's check in with Greg.
Mike, thanks so much. I'm with A. Sherrod Blakely from CSNNE.com. CSNNE.com is delivered by Roach Brothers Home Delivery in Sherrod. Portland has been struggling. Brandon Roy talks about how confidence is low with this basketball team. They played last night like the Celtics did, lost in Philadelphia, yet another slow start for this Celtics basketball team.
You wouldn't know this Portland team was lacking confidence the way they came out and have really taken control of the game. Big thing is turnovers. You know, the Celtics, 9 turnovers, 14 points are in the first half. You cannot win playing that way, but they're starting to turn things around. I think we'll see a better showing in the second half.
Okay, much more online from A. Sherrod Blakely, and Sean McAdam has the very latest at CSNNE.com on the Red Sox meeting with Carl Crawford. Check it out, CSNNE.com. Mike Tommy will send it back over to you.
All right. Matthews gives it up this time to Miller. 5 on the shot clock, and Miller has been doing that for years, hasn't he?
Boy, he's dynamite inside the paint there. You know, 10 feet and in, he finds a way.
Pierce off the catch for 3. Pierce is 5 for 5.
Well, I hate to say this, but get the ball to Pierce on Roy.
Knocked away from behind. Rondo got a hand in there.
Taking a look at Pierce, there was not an instant of hesitation there as Roy goes out belatedly.
Rondo with just 4 assists, despite the fact the Celtics are shooting 65% for the game. Ooh. 3-second violation. Shaq was in great position, and they missed it. Doc thinking that there was a little bit of a quick count. Double-figure turnovers in the half for Boston.
I hate to say this, but I didn't know Leon could count the 3.
Oh, come on. Blazers get a break on the loose ball, and Rondo. No, an offensive foul is called on Marks. Marks has picked up a quick 3 fouls. Take a look.
Now watch Marks come over there and then go that extra 2 inches that makes sure he gets Rondo.
Celtics looking for their first lead of the game. Shaq. Fouls on Shaquille.
Watch Shaq. Nice tip out there, and Shaq just takes it away from 2 of the Trailblazers. Here's Ray going to the left hand. And KG got the fingertip on it.
Yep,
tipped it back out. Yep. I'd love to see KG on that offensive glass.
Time to look at the first of 3 Amica game updates presented by Amica's 3-point coverage, auto, home, and life. Celtics shooting 63%, but the turnovers just really hurting. As usual, the opposition with the better offensive rebounding level.
Well, we keep talking about why that happens, because they're protecting against the fast break. 4 guys going right back quickly.
Rondo throwing it up for KG, tipped away, and foul going on Aldridge, chasing the loose ball.
That's his 3rd personal.
That's the 3rd on Aldridge.
Well, it looks like Portland is prepared to stop the alley-oop on KG. Most teams aren't aware that it's even in the repertoire. And Portland is right there. 2 guys. KG actually fouled somebody trying to get to it.
Here we go. Finally getting a good bounce. Coming right up, it's Halftime Live, presented by McDonald's. Gary and Donnie will have some analysis of the first half, and Chris Collins will have a Chevrolet Sportsnet Central update. All coming your way at halftime. Tied at 44. Final minute of the first half coming up. Miller misses.
But they're just filtering back, picking up who's ever closest to them. There's the double on KG for the alley-oop.
Rondo. That's going to be a foul on Cunningham, I believe, pushing Garnett out of the way.
Well, it's KG under that offensive board. And there is the get out of my way rebound.
Yeah. So Kevin Garnett gets to the line for the 3rd time tonight. He's 3 for 3. Celtics have their biggest lead of the game, 2. Rory goes back door, and it works. Tied at 46. Boston will take it down here. And as you can see, about a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Able to get it to Pierce, going to the basket. Then Paul will get a couple.
Well, they caused a mismatch. As Roy has to switch out, and Miller had to pick up Pierce. Nice little pass. And Miller was really trying to deny the ball getting back to Pierce. Well, that pass had to be perfect.
Marks has played 5 minutes and committed 4 fouls.
Tough over in New Zealand.
It's a tough league they play in.
Yeah. Physical over there.
They play football without pads over there. You know?
They're sitting in section 16 as the TD Bank
47-46. Celtics by 1. The big three. How long have they been together? This is their 200th game since coming together. And look at that remarkable record. 75% of the time, the big three are in the starting lineup. They win the game. For more on Kevin, Paul, and Ray, here's Greg.
Well, I asked Ray about it. He said, you know, ironically, a couple of games ago, I was looking at Kevin on the floor, and I was thinking, wow, this is our 4th year together. Ray added, we've won a lot of games, and when it's done, we'll talk about a lot of teams that we played on in this era, but in this era, we play with this team, and these will be the games, and this is the team that we will remember the most. Ray Allen played 7 years in Milwaukee. Hard to believe he's got a shot at playing more years in a Celtic uniform than that of a Bucks uniform or a Seattle Supersonic uniform, guys.
That's remarkable, Greg. That's great.
You know, it's a tribute to Doc Rivers, too, that he doesn't overuse these guys. He really rations their minutes, tries to keep them fresh.
Mills in a hurry. Nice move. Kicks it back out. Matthews has been red hot. Look at that. 0.3 of a second to go. Matthews buries a 3. And the Blazers take a lead to the locker room thanks to 16 first-half points for Wesley Matthews. 49-48. The Celtics shoot 61% and a down 1 at the half. Explain that, Gary and Donnie, would you please? Explain that. First half replay was brought to you by AAA. Your license to save. To join AAA, go to AAA.com. 49-48. Blazers lead this by 1. You look at the stats, there's 2 that jump out at you. Field goal attempts and turnovers.
Well, one's responsible for the Celtics only shooting 28 shots. And
that's amazing.
Yeah, shooting 60% now. The Trailblazers have taken 14 more shots. That translates into 30 more in a game. You don't win games like that.
Greg, what do the coaches have to say?
Even Lawrence Frank kind of shook his head and couldn't believe the fact that the Celtics are shooting almost 62% and are trailing this game at the half. He said, listen, we had a team that played last night, that lost last night. Their confidence is waning a little bit, and we turned the basketball over and gave them transition baskets and easy shots and let them get their confidence going. He said, as for Wesley Matthews, it's not like they're running plays for him. We're not getting back again in transition, and Wesley Matthews is a guy who's just getting shots and getting open shots. Again, not off plays that the Blazers are running for him, guys.
Ray Allen whistle for an early foul there on Brandon Roy.
Well, Ray showed him to the middle and got some help, and Roy almost lost the ball. But so they're showing people different ways, expecting help. Pierce is on Matthews now.
Roy in the paint. We'll get to the free throw line. Shaq is going to be called for that foul. Tonight's courtside cam is brought to you by Lincoln. It's not just luxury, it's smarter than that.
Now watch this. Let's see what happens. Please, will you? I mean, this is not automatic because his name is Shaquille O'Neal. Wow.
Roy continues perfect at the line, 5 for 5. 11 points overall. And Shaquille picks up another foul.
Offensive foul on number 36, Shaquille O'Neal. That's his 3rd personal.
Take a look.
Now that, to me, is not a foul. I don't care. I mean, he spread the base. He was in position. Guy ran into him. My name is Shaquille O'Neal.
I am a foul.
Yeah, I am a foul.
Rory, no. Miller again being that kind of pain on the offensive glass that Tom described in the first half. He gets in there.
Yeah, I like Rondo. You know, Rondo's not hitting the offensive board like he has been, but he has had that hamstring, so
Rondo was the leading offensive rebounder for the Celtics before the injury. KG thought he was going to get a whistle, did not.
Yeah, no foul on that one.
Miller, nicely done, high off the glass.
Well, they're starting off the same way they started off in the first quarter.
Yep, flat. Pierce, big size advantage on Matthews. Celtics waited for and ultimately got the defensive 3-second violation. And Ray Allen will shoot the tee. Just 3 points in the game for Ray.
Yeah, Ray is 1 for 4 from the field.
Yeah.
So both Pierce and him have not really been looking for their shots.
Ray Allen picks up an offensive foul.
Well, every time the Celtics set a pick, it's a foul now. Look at this. Oh, boy.
Mike Woman, Tom Hudson, Greg Dickerson here at a sold-out TD Garden. The Celtics have never led in this game against the Blazers, and the Blazers are starting the third quarter like they started the game. They've opened up a 6-point lead here, 55-49.
I tell you, Rondo is not doing the job against Miller, staying in front of him.
Pierce for 2.
And how about a foul on that one? And Pierce is running up, shaking his head.
He did. He just looked at me and shook his head. Second time Miller has done that over Shaq. Celtics are shooting exactly 60% for the game, 18 of 30. The Blazers are 22 of 46. Knocked away from Shaquille. Roy misses deep. Pierce tracks it down, gets it to Rondo. Over to Ray. Out of bounds. Boston ball.
Well, that couple there, they, I want my money back.
It's Camby this time. They had Shaq the previous time. Should be getting those front row seats. Aldridge. 59-51. The lead is up to 8. Biggest lead of the night has been 11.
I'll tell you, I'd be getting mad right about now.
You are getting mad.
I am. This is frittering away. Now that's what Rondo should be doing. What he just did on Miller. Miller cannot stay with him. Well, watch Aldridge as nobody really goes and says, I better block him out.
Right.
So he just wanders right to the key spot.
Foul on Brandon Roy. Pierce took a shot, it looks like, in the shin. Garnett pulls him up.
A little fake into the pick as Roy playing the play. He got beat by Pierce going to the baseline once. He wasn't going to let it happen again.
Second foul on Roy.
Yeah, he's trying to force him to use the pick, come over the top.
Celtics are going to go at him again. Now he's got Aldridge in a switch, which means Roy is on Garnett. Celtics go there. KG, the 2.
They all ran away from KG. Not a bad idea.
Miller once again in the paint, and he traveled with it.
Yeah, they surrounded him that time. Somebody cut him off at the pass. I think it was KG. It might have been Shaq.
8 minutes to go here in the third. 6-point game. Celtics trail. Again, they begin with Pierce on Roy. Now there's the same switch with Aldridge. Back again to Garnett. This time to Rondo, to Shaq. And a chance for a three-point play.
Well done.
Amazing what a little ball movement will do.
Yeah, no turnover, huh?
That's his first personal, third team foul.
Well, the rotating defense almost got to Shaq before the ball did, and that was a quick pass by Rondo.
30-second officials timeout.
We have a 30-second officials timeout here. Kevin Garnett is running to the locker room. Ed Lasert in hot pursuit. Please join the Celtics women's group, Arbella and J.N. Phillips Auto Glass, in supporting Cradles to Crayons this winter. Come to our games on Friday, December 3rd, with donations of new hats, mittens, and scarves, all for kids. If you forget, text Celtics to 20222 and you can make a $10 donation. Cradles to Crayons. It's a great program.
Well, they're going to do something with his chin. I don't know what happened there, but they're going inside and they'll take care of it so he can come back on the court.
Yeah, Glenn Davis has come into the game. And Shaquille is at the free throw line. Pierce leads the way with 16. Shaq has 13. 3 rebounds in 21 minutes.
Well, that's surrounding Shaq, so he's not got a chance to move and get to the rim.
Made his last 4 free throws, I believe. Aldridge will take it. And the foul is on Davis, and that gets Doc Rivers out of his seat and walking in the opposite direction of the official. Oh, it's on Paul Pierce.
Let's see this block out here. Left of your screen.
Oh, wow.
That is definitely...
That's a horrible call. Goes off Davis out of bounds. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
You know, these guys, I think they're dyslexic. They see one thing and they call the opposite.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's the reason.
Matthews. Ray Allen staying with him across the lane and fouls him. That's the 4th on Ray.
Well, here's Matthews going strong to the middle. And Ray wasn't taking any chances. He just let him have it.
16 in the game for Matthews. 4, as I mentioned, on Ray, and that's going to get Marquise Daniels in the game.
Marquise Daniels replaces Ray Allen.
Lead is back up to 5.
Matthews is a kid that got hurt up in Marquette like his last year, didn't he?
Yes, I believe that's true.
And they're going into the tournament. And
out of bounds stays Boston ball. Remember his dad, Wes Matthews. He was quick. His son a little more powerful. Shaq, good catch inside to Davis. Oh, strong move by Glenn with Camby right on his back. 8 points off the bench for Glenn Davis, 4 of 5 shooting.
I'll tell you, that was great hands by Glenn.
Yep. Aldridge backdoor again. Foul on Davis. This is really funny. None of the guys are volunteering to go get the ball. They're just looking at the officials.
Watch Shaquille O'Neal on this one. I mean, this is whip. And no foul. No foul.
Stays a 3-point game, 6.5 in the third.
Are we catching up a number of shots?
No, not really. Still down 14.
Yep.
At least we're staying even here in the second half. Celtics actually the advantage, 17 free throws to 13. Davis used
Tommy
the size. Foul is going against Matthews.
That's the first Tommy point of this game.
And the Tommy points are brought to you by Nissan's year-end sales event. For holiday offers, visit choosenissan.com or visit your local dealer. Davis.
Well, he's come in and got to the hoop. Hit a couple of jumpers there, and
Roy has to give it up. Matthews off the catch. Wow.
has he missed the three? If he has, it's one.
Yeah, just one. He's 5 for 6.
Wow.
Every time the Celtics get close, he seems to come up with a big basket. Celtics going to make them work defensively. They go to Pierce. Clear aside for Pierce. Pierce takes him in the paint. Comes back the other way. Rebound Camby.
Pierce gave him a heck of a long time to load up against them.
Rory inside. He gets fouled. And we're going to get ourselves a timeout. Crowd getting a little antsy here. 5:11 to go in the third. Portland up by 5.
Quarter Blazers holding on to a 5-point lead. You know, all season long we've been celebrating Mike and Tommy's 30th season together doing Celtic games. Tonight, Charles Barkley and some other guys from TNT give their thoughts on Mike and Tommy's 30 years together here at Comcast Sportsnet.
Faced rookie for the Boston Celtics, and they were doing our games. Tommy the Hawk Heinsohn and Mike Gorman, great people. And the thing I love about Tommy, and he got from Johnny Most, the Celtics have never committed a foul yet.
I love that.
And I love it. I do too.
I can't believe he was a player. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Now to be doing this for another 30 years, sounds like to me he's been on scholarship a long time.
Tom Heinsohn, Mike Gorman.
Congratulations.
Outstanding job for 30 years, and here's to many, many, many more.
Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate that. Kevin. I remember Kevin as a fresh-faced kid.
Boy, was he skinny.
Could he talk?
Where are we all?
He could talk. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. And Charles a piece of work.
Charles is a piece of work, yeah.
Piece of work.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Meanwhile, back to business here. 5-point game. Roy with his first miss at the line and gets the second one to roll in.
You know who's leading the Celtics in rebounds right now?
Who?
Pierce.
He's got 7, yeah. Rondo. Pierce has Miller on him, wants to try to take advantage of it. 3 in the shot clock. Davis bails him out.
I tell you, they should have called a foul on Miller. Miller just gave him the old 2 hands push football block.
Miller, line drive jumper of his goes down.
Boy, he's getting anything he wants against Rondo tonight.
12 points for Miller, 6 points for Rondo. They each have 5 assists. Davis again.
He's becoming the savior of this ball club, coming off the bench.
Without question. 7 for 8 shooting for Glenn off the bench. Gets a rare Matthews miss.
Yeah, there was somebody about 2 feet away from him. Destroyed the rhythm of the shot.
Pierce has got Aldridge on him. Takes him to the basket and is going to get to the free throw line.
They cleared out beautifully. They forced a mismatch. Pierce had the speed advantage against Aldridge. Little stagger dribble, and there's the reach in by Matthews.
3rd foul on Matthews. Celtics with an 18-15 edge in free throws in the game.
Now, right now, the Blazer defense is much like the Lakers play them. Gambling off Rondo, and Miller's just roaming around trying to help out anywhere he can. So Celtics are having to take an extra peek. I'd like to see Rondo get underneath the basket every once in a while and get a layup against him.
Portland's going to take a timeout. We'll take it too. 3:25 to go in the 3rd. It's a 2-point game. Catch the New England Football Night presented by your New England Audi dealers at its regular time, Thursday at 7. And then a special edition of the Quick Slants presented by Nissan from Gillette immediately before the big Monday night game beginning at 7 p.m. next Monday night. Kevin Garnett, maybe stitched up. 5, I'm told. That's why he ran away so quickly, because he knew it was something that wasn't going to be taken care of with a Band-Aid. Aldridge. Davis defending, 9 on the shot clock. Rebound is Shaq. Pierce for the lead. Marks back in the game. Rondo lost a sneaker. He's got it back on. Gives it up to Daniels. Marquise is blocked by Batum. Aldrich will get to the line.
Well, that reminds me of the old days when they had the low cuts. Somebody step on the back of your heel and you'd lose your sneaker. And that one cost us. He goes and gets it. Sticks it back on. But he's not quite sure if it's going to stay on. He wasn't sure he's going to get a layup.
But there's no way you can get a sneaker on that fast unless it's pretty loose to begin with.
Yeah.
And he put those on like they're a pair of loafers.
Yes. What an observation. Well, I want to tell you. All over that.
No, I always thought you tied the sneakers tight. You didn't slide them on and off. Come on.
Boy, that was a constant pain in the you-know-what years ago. And they never really fixed that until they started making just like mid-height, not full high tops.
Right. Sean Marks. That's the 5th foul in 8 minutes on Marks. He's going to get Dante Cunningham back in the game. Kevin Garnett, 5 stitches in all now at the free throw line. Celtics still shooting 60%. It's the turnovers better in the second half here. They've only committed 2. The Trailblazers with a 9-point advantage.
Well, here's where KG took an elbow from Miller under the chin. There it was. Good block and right on the beard.
Be a tough shave for a while now.
Probably. And he doesn't mind. I would mind.
Mills will shoot it. Rebound Garnett. Up to Pierce. Paul takes it at everybody, and he's going to get to the line again. Aggressive move by Pierce.
Well, that's what happens when you run and you look long. The defense isn't set. It was almost set. It was almost 1 count too much, but there was Marquise hustling up there. Get back into the attack mode. Go at him. Is there a more fierce competitor than Paul Pierce?
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
I'm telling you, this guy, he can really dig down deep when he needs to dig.
Rebound to Davis. Up to Rondo. Little head of steam. Garnett being battled by Cunningham. That's where the Celtics want to go, and Cunningham is eventually called for foul.
Matthews.
Was it Matthews with the foul?
No.
No. It's a 3-second violation. I saw him put up 3 fingers. I thought it was for 33. Cunningham.
I'm with you, Doc. That's twice he counted to 3. Did you believe that?
Mills, a lot of dribbling, down to 6 on the shot clock. Matthews trying to free himself up for a shot. Good defense by Pierce. Nice job by Pierce. 24-second violation. Excellent defense out of the captain.
Yep. All over Matthews. Forces him to pick up the ball here. That's Garnett. All over that, and there's Pierce. Just crowded him, took away the rhythm of the shot.
Had a great indication on that, on the length of the arms of Pierce.
Yep.
Rondo hard to the bucket for 2.
Yeah, he get by Mills.
4-point Boston lead. Winding down the third quarter. Kevin Garnett called for a foul.
I'm going to tell you.
Doc up to have a little chat with Leon Wood as he makes his way over to that side of the court.
What did he do? Yeah, I'm with you, Doc. The guy can't. Let's see what happens here. That's a nothing.
Wow.
That's a nothing. Boy, Shaq could be at the line all night long.
Pierce
for three.
Celtics should get it one more time here in the quarter. Aldridge tried to get it back, cost him a possession, I think, right there. Rondo with the dash and then pulls it back out. Boston will look for the final shot, leading 77-72. KG is going to have to shoot it. Got it! And Boston has their biggest lead of the night at the end of three. The Celtics last night dropped 35 points on Cleveland in the second quarter to get control of the game. Tonight it's 31 in the third. And as we head for the fourth, Boston's up 79-72. To a young Celtics fan at Children's Hospital Boston. Amica Insurance will also donate $500 to Children's Hospital Boston on behalf of that young fan. Amica, it's not just how you're covered, it's how you're treated. Greg, what's going on in the huddle, buddy?
Very vocal, Paul Pierce. He's feeling it on the floor and was feeling it during that last time out, talking just as much as Doc Rivers telling his guys as much. Fourth quarter is our quarter. This is where we close it out right now, guys.
This is the quarter that Portland has really struggled in of late. Marquise gets fouled. Let's take a look at the stats through three. They're brought to you by Ace Tickets. Call 1-800-MY-SEATS. Pierce responsible for most of Boston's outside shooting, 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. Fernandez is in the game along with Roy, Aldridge, Cunningham, and Batum. Batum charged with that last foul. Ray Allen comes up firing. Nope.
They want to get him his fingers warmed up.
1 for 6, Ray.
Yeah.
Rondo's covering Fernandez. Here are the fourth quarter numbers for Portland. Rondo spins out of there and had nowhere to go with it. Picked up the dribble, and nobody was open.
Oh, man, that's a bomb.
And Cunningham called for a foul, setting the screen. McMillan has not had a whole lot of luck up in Portland. Again, the Greg Oden scenario. Then they lose Joel Prisbilla. Rondo got some glass before Aldridge got a hold of the ball.
Yeah, and that guy is not going to defend Rondo. There's speed personified. So Fernandez gets taken to the cleaners on that one.
KG defending Aldridge. Slaps it away out of bounds. Fernandez, that's what he does well. Marquise underneath.
Yeah, everybody was watching Rondo. They were worried about Fernandez not being able to contain him.
Roy unable to get by Daniels. That was good defense by Marquise there. And it's going to be Boston ball. Roy complaining he got fouled, but Daniels with some stiff defense.
I want to tell you, took away every angle. Look, trying to go to the middle.
That's no foul. If anything, Roy initiated the contact. Rondo to KG.
Yeah, they're worried about Fernandez. Aldridge went down to help out on the baseline. Heads up pass by Rondo.
10-point Boston lead, 9.5 to play. The defensive intensity really picking up here for the Celtics. Again, look at Daniels. Tough call.
Take a look at this play here. Here's Rondo going to use the pick. There's the help defense. Nobody from the weak side alert. They don't trust Fernandez defending against Rondo. And Fernandez is going out of the game.
Camby coming back in. And Matthews, Cunningham, and Fernandez sit down.
Keep attacking, guys.
Rondo finds Ray. Ray finds Garnett. Marquise is the open man. Rims out the shot. Rebound controlled by Camby. Gets it into Miller. Miller up the middle to Matthews. Matthews lost it out of bounds. And that's going to get us a timeout. We'll take it. 8:57 to go in the game. Celtics have an 85-77. If you're wondering about that jersey on Paul, it is AIDS Awareness Night throughout the NBA. It'll be Daniels, Garnett, Ray Allen, Glenn Davis, Rajon Rondo for Boston. Roy, Aldridge, Miller, Fernandez, and Matthews. Rondo. Ray Allen double team. Garnett. Call for traveling. Roy. Aggressive defense out of Garnett, and he's whistled for the foul.
Well, let's see. Here's Roy. A little alley-oop there. Oh, boy. Boy, there've been some... Whoa.
Been some old boys here tonight.
I'm getting tired of old boy.
Long way to go in this one. Numbers for Aldridge right around his average. where he'll stay for the moment.
Pierce is still on the bench because Marquise is doing a great job on defense. And Roy is playing. How about a foul?
There you go. Aggressive Glenn Davis.
They're playing 3 guards out there, and there's a mismatch size-wise. First one was a foul. Well, show blood, and you go to the line.
First trip to the line for Glenn tonight. You know, it's funny with Glenn. Glenn gets in Doc's doghouse all the time. He says some crazy things that attract publicity. And amongst all that, I think it gets lost the fact that he just keeps getting better and better as a player.
Mike, this kid is a terrific player, has been since he showed up. He's a tremendously knowledgeable basketball player and multi-skilled. Defense, you see, passing, can score down on the box, hits the jumper now.
Miller backing his way in.
Oh, boy.
Gets the roll.
Yeah, Rondo did a nice job there.
87-80. Ray Allen in the right spot. Gets 2 out of it.
Well, they're all trying to help out inside on Davis. They should be calling another 3-second defense against it because everybody on their weak side is going in.
Be nice to see Ray get streaky hot right now. Big rebound by Garnett. Ray Allen for 3. Miss badly. Fernandez on the other end. Ray with the rebound. Allen, same spot, gives it up this time. Now gets it back. Looks for Davis, covered by Roy. Aldridge comes to help. And it'll stay Boston ball. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 6:32 in the quarter. Paul Pierce about to come back in.
Well, in goes Pierce for this guy, Marquise Daniels, and he'll get a good round of applause and well deserved because he did a terrific defensive job once again.
KG, good spot for 2.
Yeah, 2 guys. That's what I mean about Glenn Davis being a multi-skilled player. Great pass.
Aldridge rejected by Garnett. Roy trying to cover Davis.
Finally!
Defensive 3-second violation will put Ray Allen at the free throw line. And Ray is going to shoot it when we get back. 5:55 left to go in the game. Celtics up by 11. Time to go back to our Burlington, Massachusetts, an official sponsor of the Boston Celtics. Don't forget to join us on Friday night. Always a good matchup. Derrick Rose. Some people would tell you right now he's the most dominant player in the NBA. He and Joakim Noah. Always great to watch Rondo matched up with Rose. The Bulls and the Celtics. Coverage begins at 7:30. Game right around 8. Side out Boston here, 14 on the shot clock after the technical foul. So illegal defense. Gonna pick on Matthews. Pierce for 2.
Now they worked Matthews off a pick, and he just stuck like Velcro.
Biggest lead of the night for Boston, 14. Matthews, Pierce catches up with him. Doesn't let him get a shot off and steals the basketball. Davis with the dribble over to Ray, lost the handle, but Roy touched it last. Glenn was intent on being a point guard in that play.
Well, he tried to get it to Rondo, and then Ray was coming strong. Rondo was off the play. He was headed for the corner. So if he'd have held on, it would have been a three-point opportunity, I think.
KG for two.
Nice play by Rondo. Drew the defender out.
That's the 10th assist for Rondo tonight. Boston still above 60% shooting. Miller in traffic for two.
Well, he's got that lean away shot, and he just floats him up there too. That is a real knack he's got.
Rondo's going to take it. Nope. Rebound Aldridge. Here comes Miller again. Trying to go to Matthews. Rondo defending him down low. Back outside to Miller. Measures. Misses a three. Garnett all over the rebound. (17-7) the numbers for Kevin Garnett tonight. To Davis. Roy defending him. They give Davis the side. Takes it in the lane. Kicks it to Ray for three. No. Rebound taken down Roy.
That's another great pass by Davis.
Hernandez loses the dribble. Matthews gives up the shot to Aldridge. Aldridge to Miller. It's down to 12. Pierce. Rondo on the cut. Back to Pierce. Traveled with it.
Now's not the time for turnovers, please.
Both coaches having some words with the officials here on these last two exchanges. Roy for two. 10-point game. It was 16 just a moment ago.
Yeah, they stopped being aggressive.
Yep. Garnett sets a little screen for Rondo. They find Ray along the baseline. Kicking it back to Rondo. Back to Ray. Takes the jumper. Nope, it is just not there for Ray. He is 2 for 10. Miller got rid of Rondo and got 2 out of it. 96-88.
You got to look for Pierce, please.
Hasn't had any touches the last 2 or 3 possessions. Rims out for Garnett.
And there was a foul on that shot underneath.
And that's what Kevin Garnett is saying to the official up the other end of the court. Portland's going to take a timeout here. Suddenly with 1:57 left in the game.
Change of 2.
We are back for the final 1:57 of this one. Big night on a rainy night for the Rivers family in terms of basketball here in the city of Boston, as the University of Indiana was in town to take on Boston College, and that means that Jeremiah Rivers was here. Doc's pride and joy came up on the losing end tonight. BC winning 88-76, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists for Jeremiah in the game. Doc telling us earlier, had a chance to have lunch with his son today. Always is taking trips jumping on planes when he can on the road to get to see Jeremiah or Austin, his two outstanding basketball-playing sons. Roy Fernandez buries a three. And this is a 5-point game with 1:43 to go.
Get the ball to Pierce, please. Thank you.
Goes to Davis. Double team from Fernandez. Kick it out, picked off by Matthews. Matthews for two. 3-point game. Doc is going to let him play it.
Rondo, get underneath the basket, please.
Pierce straightaway three. Greg, what was going on in that timeout?
Doc Rivers was not happy with his offensive execution over the past 3 or 4 minutes. He told these guys, listen, we're just walking the ball up the floor. We don't have enough time to get into our stuff. And then on offense, once we do get into our half-court offense, we're all bunched up. We got to space things out a little bit more.
Final minute here, 3-point game. Roy. Matthews. Roy with Pierce on him. Tough shot. Oh, made it. 96-95.
Well, I like to see
timeout.
Pierce get down on the box and do the same thing.
We'll take the timeout. The Celtics led by 16 about 3 minutes ago. We are back in the Celtics. Our life and death here with the Blazers. 96-95, 36.6 seconds to go. Don't forget to join us on Friday night. Brief 2-game homestand for the Celtics, and it's the Chicago Bulls. Always a great matchup over the last 3-4 years. Celtics winning earlier this year in overtime, 110-105. The Bulls are getting dusted tonight by Orlando. They're not going to be in a good mood when they get here. Carlos Boozer is back and ready to play. Should be interesting Friday night. And also that means Tommy unvarnished on Friday night to talk about the Miami Heat and what is going on down in Miami. You going to watch that game tomorrow night, by the way?
Would I miss that game?
I guess not.
Take a look at Roy. Backing Pierce down. Pierce right on his shooting hand. Great shot.
Ray Allen, quick three. No. Rebound Garnett. And he got fouled.
That's a Tommy point.
Matthews is called for the foul.
Yeah, it's Ray, and he got hit right in the face by Fernandez. And there's the pull down. So they had one to waste.
Yeah. Celtics were looking for a 2-for-1, obviously, off that quick shot. Guaranteeing themselves 2 possessions. Camby's in, Fernandez is out.
Oh, you got to score the basket. So they got Ray his shot. He's not making them tonight.
No, 2 of 11. Glenn Davis in for Marquise Daniels.
Now this is for offensive purposes. They have 2 big guys in there, Camby and Aldridge. They're going to play straight zone.
Matthews has got Pierce. Garnett comes, sets the screen. They go to Ray. This time he nails the 3.
That's faith in your teammate, I'll tell you that.
10.7 left in the game. That's a great example of that, Tom. Great call.
It's total trust. It wasn't having a Ray Allen night, but here's a Ray Allen shot. Net, baby, net.
Watch the reaction.
Yeah.
Of Ray. If we can get another angle, the reaction of Paul Pierce was great after he made that pass.
And this team really gets along so well together, and they trust each other. That was a perfect example. Not to guard Ray Allen in the corner. They were worried that Pierce was going to head to the hoop. And he didn't head to the hoop.
All right, Portland in 10.7 seconds needs to come up with a 4-point play.
But I got all 3-point shooters in there.
Good look for Miller. Airmails it. Tracked down by Fernandez. Batum the miss. Garnett the rebound. Celtics the win. 99-95. Boston's won 5 in a row. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back here to wrap it up. The Celtics head into the game with Chicago on a 5-game winning streak.